Good morning, good morning, good morning. This word right here, I don't really want to deliver it, but do I do what I want to do? No. I'm watching the devil drive a lot of y'all crazy. A lot of people dying. A lot of people getting blessed. But I got to speak the word of the Lord. The death angel has been released. We've been coming out here telling you God said pick a side for the longest. Okay? God's righteous judgment is here. Let me tell you something. We are in Ezekiel 9 right now. And God keep highlighting this to me. And so I'm going to read Ezekiel 9:3 all the way down to 10. Now the glory of God of Israel went up from above the cherubim where it had been and moved to the threshold of the temple. Then the Lord called to the man clothed in linen who had the writing kit on his side and said to him, Go throughout the city of Jerusalem and put a mark on the foreheads of those who grieve and lament over all the detestable things that are done in it. As I listened, he said to the others, Follow him throughout the city and kill without showing pity or compassion. Slaughter the old men, the young men and women, the mothers and children, but do not touch anyone who has the mark. Began in my sanctuary, so they began with the old men who were in front of the temple. Then he said to them, Defile the temple and fill the courts with the slain. Go. So they went out and began killing throughout the city. While they were killing and I was left alone, I fell face down crying, At last, sovereign Lord, are you going to destroy the entire remnant of Israel in the outpouring of your wrath on Jerusalem? Glory be to God. He answered me, The sin of the people of Israel and Judah is exceedingly great. The land is full of bloodshed, and the city is full of injustice. They say the Lord has forsaken the land. The Lord does not see. So I will not look on them with pity or spare them, but I will bring down on their own heads what they have done. God is judging. God is judging. Yes, he is love. He is this, he is that. But you do not understand when you are rebellious and you know God talking to you. Let me tell you something. This is not nothing to play with. If you know God has been speaking to you, you know God is talking to you, you need to get with him. And you need to repent. And you need to turn your life around or you will not be here. You will not. And you can read Ezekiel 9, the whole thing. It's real. It is real. I love y'all with the love of I love you with the love of Christ. And this word, it ain't to scare you, but it actually is. Because I'm going to be honest with you. When God told me to pick a side, I didn't have time to say, all right, I'm finna go kick it over here. And I'll get with you next week or 2 weeks or whatever. God gave me a choice right then and there. You can either choose life or death. Because so many of you are carrying out curses from your bloodline that's generational. A blood curse was like a sacrifice was made before you even came. But you was predestined to be here. And God chose you to break it. But your obedience is what does it. I repent daily. I don't just come on here and be like, repent, repent. I repent daily because I'm not perfect. And the flesh cannot be trusted. But let me tell you something. To blatantly disrespect and ignore God is unacceptable. And there is consequences. I don't care what religion you feel like you want to pick up. I don't care what God you feel like you want to serve, lowercase g. There's only one God. And he created all of this, regardless of how you believe, how it happened or whatever. It doesn't matter. The devil don't love you. And the devil wants you dead. The devil don't care about you. The devil can't get to heaven. The devil don't have an option to go back. So with that being said, he driving you crazy. And he gonna use another vessel of his to execute his plan to kill you. Yeah. And when God sent a prophet, regardless if you want to hear from that person that God sent, they coming with what you need. They coming with what God wanted to give you because you don't have it. You're not listening. because you have other distractions. You have doors open to the enemy, to other spirits, depression, anxiety, anger, unforgiveness, every day. That'll stop you from hearing God's voice. So when God sent me, you don't want to accept me. And what God say, a prophet is without honor in his own home. Jesus was not able to perform miracles, signs, and wonders in his own hometown because you stuck on who I used to be or who you figured I was. But baby, let me tell you something. I have been chosen, I have been called, and I accepted my rightful seat, and I'm sitting in it. And if God tell me to speak to you, I'm going to come in your DM whether you want to receive it or not. But if the Lord want to speak to you and he want to choose me to speak to you too, I'm coming. Because I love you that much, because I know what bondage feel like. And I know that I've been deceived this whole time. So when I say I love you with the love of Christ, I truly do. I truly do. I was created to love. And I'm going to use my heart to love. I don't know where it stopped at, but when I say I love you with the love of Christ, I truly do. That's who God created me to be. My heart is different. I receive my heart. You understand? And I let God purify it. So you could step on it, you could jump on it, you could do whatever you want to do with it, just like you did to Jesus. And I'm going to go to him and I'm going to let him heal it, and then I'm going to go back out. And I'm going to love some more. So what I want you to know is, this word right here is real. Yeah, because I had a choice as well. I ain't just sitting here preaching the gospel to you for no reason. I know what I came to do. I know who I am. God has given me my true identity. And it's not a cook. It's what I wanted to do.